Oh, Tommen's?
You should see that.
All right. Well,
Let's see what
back
happens.
is Mira.
Mira. I'll meet you
Now, if you remember
inside.
previously, he kind of pissed off Sarah.
What are you doing?
So
here? I have to get in there.
Sarah's probably not the
I
biggest
know
fan
I'm not
of
supposed to attend, but
Mira.
then you know Lady Marjorie doesn't want to see you. What could be so important?
And of course, Marjorie is now pissed at Mira, so she probably
I
should
have
be
some
here.
business to take care of. That's all you need to know.
Ooh.
Some business. Just trust me.
Well, maybe he
Look,
didn't piss off
I
Sarah that
can't
much.
get you in. Marjorie's already furious with you.
And I'm not really interested in joining you on her bad side. If you
Yeah.
don't help me, I'll tell everyone your secret.
Yeah, it's kind of a bad decision, threatening her
Three of
like
you
that.
against me.
I would.
Like, she's one of the last people to trust Mira right now, and he's just gonna
I'll
go
get you
ahead
into that party,
and be like,
but after that,
fuck you.
You're on your own.
So mean to her.
She's with me.
It's alright.
No, it's not alright!
Stay out of trouble. I
Damn it, Peter! Why? Just quick, no, this is still Peter's gameplay. He just didn't commentate, so I'm gonna commentate. Oh.
Feels a bit strange to celebrate, doesn't it? Not so long ago, King Joffrey sat on the Iron Throne.
Tommen is our king now.
Long may he reign.
I like this. It's kind of like an alternative look at what else was probably happening
Worried you'd run off with your friend then.
at the time
And
of
what if I
everything.
I'm not sure I could blame you.
This guy, he's kind of sketchy.
Lady Mira Forrester. Mira. Lord Garibald.
You're gonna see in a second.
She's quite lovely. Where have you been hiding her?
You're making her blush. Sorry, Mira.
The first time I saw that ever,
Sarah's lovelier than us all.
I won't
Kinda-
argue there. It's
kind of
quite
thought he
a
was a little
feast, isn't
sketch.
it? Just be careful around the wine. Though I hear you don't partake yourself. It's easy to forget. Nothing you do in King's Landing goes unnoticed.
Oh,
Drink
that's right.
too
He
much
didn't drink
once
the
and you
wine,
forget
so
the
he's
drunken
not going to
fool
comment on
who
her
talks to the
drinking
wrong
wine when
people.
they stole wine from... I forget who. Cersei? Look at this freak.
What was that about?
Nothing. That subject isn't fit for your delicate ears anyway.
They don't even really explain
Not delicate.
what's up with that wet
Of
sketch
course
ball
they
and this
are.
sketch ball.
Look how tiny they are. Little loaves. What?
I mean it.
These two
Is there
douchebags.
someone you'd rather be talking to?
So if we recall, Mira had to get the ironwood
I have to take care of a
Uh,
personal matter.
thing, and is going to try to give it to the skinny guy.
Let us stop you then.
If you'll excuse me.
And then they could partner up and sell all the ironwood.
This reminds me
And
of the tour.
perhaps maybe save her family, the Foresters.
You would have loved it. We danced all evening.
But there's something else going on right now.
That is it! Andros, you're being ridiculous.
Oh. Doesn't seem like a happy fellow, but then again, he wasn't too happy during the meeting with Tyrion. So what's Peter gonna do? He's gonna go talk to... Go talk to someone, Peter. Eavesdrop. Okay, so they were just having an argument. So why not eavesdrop on what Lord Morgwyn, the vendor, is talking about? Oh, he's talking about no longer being in the ironwood market. So does that mean Mira went through all that trouble of getting the ironwood decree for nothing? I don't think so. I think it's still useful.
I'm not giving away my secrets just yet.
But what would have happened if she burnt it? Would this have all been kind of for naught? Oh, eavesdrop on the crowd, babe. Nope. Oh, nope. Sure? There's some troubles there, champ? Ah, the sea.
It seems so calm out there.
So much happenings in the King's Landing right now.
I heard he was killed. Right here in the garden.
So the crowd isn't really going to talk about anything that's really too useful to Mira's current situation. I mean, all everyone's going to be talking about at Tommen's coronation feast is King Joffrey dying and King Tommen's coronation. And food. Nope. Okay. So there's a bunch of neat stuff. I mean, you get kind of an alternate perspective from other characters during a crazy time. Just gotta go listen to what Lord Andros is gonna say.
But how did you manage?
I wish I could remember some Star Fox quotes.
Trusts me above all others. That's why I'm the only one who's willing to work.
So Vera Andros is saying that he's working for Blood Whitehill,
When's the last time you even saw your wife, Andros?
which means something's up there. And then the eavesdropping just kind of cuts off during that awkward conversational piece. Hey, it's Sketchball. Oh, okay. Eavesdrop on your girl that you were just talking to, and her man.
Remember, I think it was a bird?
Close.
A cock.
That's it.
Oh! What a joker!
Joke, remember?
Oh, cock, like the thing he wants to put inside of her.
Please, if you'll excuse me.
Oh, the fancy folk.
Lady Mira, I'm impressed.
Impressed with what?
That
Yeah,
you're not
it's
currently
weird.
locked in a cell. I trust this means that you took care of that contract. How did you do it, if I may ask? I wasn't expecting to see
Yeah,
you
let's
again,
tell
if
him
I'm being
how
honest.
we
You
stole
must have
this
made
from
quick work
the
of it.
guy
If I
that
tell you how I
everyone
did it,
wants to
What's
murder.
in it for me?
Nothing. But I admire the gall.
Do you
I
now?
do believe King's Landing is rubbing off on you. So,
Yeah,
what have you
Mira
been
is
up
kind of
to?
turning a little
Enjoying
cunty.
yourself?
No matter how you play her,
I
she
suppose
starts
it's
turning like a
according
little
I
darker.
noticed you and Andros arguing earlier.
I'm sorry you had to see that.
What were you and Andros talking
Told him
about?
it was not the time.
What
Time
were
for
you
what?
arguing about? If you don't mind me
Oh, it's time
asking.
to argue.
Well, a bold question deserves a bold answer, doesn't it?
Oh, you just straight up asked me, so I'll just straight up tell you.
I've been pushed out of the ironwood business.
Oh,
All thanks to my partner. Bloody imbecile.
So,
Andros is now
basically-
Blood Whitehill's exclusive contact in King's Landing.
Lord
No matter the
Morgan
fact
is
that
now
I
kind
introduced
of
them in the first place.
useless to us.
That
So we
man
got that
did nothing
Ironwood
without
contract
me.
potentially for
it
nothing.
appears we have an enemy in common, Lord Morgren.
I hadn't
We
thought
needed
of it
that
that way.
contract to give to Morgwyn so he
Then
could help
perhaps
us,
you'll
but
have better
now,
luck against
what's
Andros
he good
and his
for?
new partner, Lyman Lannister.
Oh, he's working with the Lannisters now.
The third cousin.
With a Lannister. A kind of
Whatever
worthless
Andros is up
Lannister
to,
for a kind of
clearly
worthless
thinks
house.
Lyman can take my place.
Rickard, are you done flirting with that handmaiden? We need your opinion here.
Leave him alone.
I think it's kind of silly that Mara's going around still dressed as a handmaiden, or at least dressed enough that everyone knows she's just a handmaiden. Why couldn't she just wear like normal, everyday clothes instead of a handmaiden's outfit? I mean, she's basically been cast away by Marjorie, so why even bother? Oh yeah, let's go see what they're up to again. Now what are they talking about?
And a Lannister, too.
So now he's just talking about how he's working with the Lannisters now, or a Lannister.
Friends, yes. Lyman is your business partner.
What's the difference?
Fair enough, Andros.
And if my friends happen to protect me from the crown, all the better.
So he's expecting to be able to pull some shady bullshit and have the Lannister protect them. That's interesting. Now, there he is, the man of the hour.
Excuse
I don't
me.
know about this guy, man. I don't know about this guy.
Lyman Lannister?
I'm in Lannister.
His model is shaking a little bit.
You startled me.
Is the TellTale engine fucking up?
You seem nervous, my lord.
I'm not nervous.
I just get clumsy sometimes. I'm afraid you have me at a disadvantage, Lady
Mira.
Lady Mira. I'm not used to being approached so boldly, but I'm glad you did.
So already
I always feel
he's
a bit out of
seeming.
place at big gatherings like this.
You know, the Lannisters, even though we've only really seen
So,
the main
what brings you over
ones,
here?
and the cousins always
I'm not
seem
the best company,
kind of
I'm afraid.
shitty. He's no
Or
exception to
one-headed
that
for the
rule.
wine
But you would
and
think the
anyway.
Lannisters would normally
You
be
work with Lord Andros, right?
a little ballsier.
well, yes, we do some business together.
What kind of business?
I really shouldn't talk about
And
it.
he really seems like he's up to
Andros
something.
came to me in confidence. You understand?
He was
He wouldn't be pleased,
knocking
I'm
everything
sure.
over. He just sounds
If you
awkward.
like, you
But he's
can
dressed like a
whisper
big
some
shot
way.
just because he's a Lannister.
Well, I suppose I could just...
Lyman, what do you think you're doing?
What? Nothing.
You stay
Douchebag.
away from him.
Andros, we were just talking.
You were just talking to Mira Forrester.
Forrester? I didn't realize.
My lord?
Let me say this.
So everyone knows
as I
that
can.
Mira Forrester's a
Don't
handmaiden,
ever meddle in
except
my
for
affairs
Lyman
again.
Lannister, of all people. And he just made a big scene. Uh-oh.
Lady Marjorie.
Here comes trouble. And what's she doing wandering into, like, the peasant section, or the shittier section? She's with the king, just chilling.
Lady Marjorie.
Oh, and the assist! Oh. Honestly, like, Sarah has no reason to help Mira, and that's just the best. And
Mira,
by association, he must be your bro too.
that was quite a scene over there. Are you all right?
I'm fine. I can handle
That's kind of
Lord
appreciative. Like, if you've been nice to Sarah, and like, this dude's on your side too automatically.
Honestly, that story isn't fit for a maiden's ears.
Let's repeat the thing we said
Be
earlier.
careful around him. All right?
Just tell me, Lord Tarwick. It's important.
Don't tell him why it's important. Just say it's
I may
important.
be willing to tell you. If you'll first tell me something about Sarah.
Like what? Her shoe size?
Your help could save me a lot of embarrassment. I'd be very grateful, Lady Mira.
It
What
could
do you
still
want
be
to know
about her
about
shoe
Sarah?
size.
Sarah Durwell. Interesting name.
Wait, that's not her name.
Funny
She
thing
previously
is,
revealed that she's a
the last
bastard.
Durwells died off almost 200
And
years
he's
ago.
kind of trying to find that out
Tell
now.
me about her family.
If she is really a bastard, because
isn't
apparently
quite
Sarah's
right.
been lying to this
But I'm
dude.
not sure. You must
Oh, what are you gonna
understand,
do?
I
Please
can't
pick the
court
obvious
a woman
choice.
Just because I like the way she laughs.
So you can
I
tell him
met
the
a
truth
girl
or you can
once,
lie.
When I was at high
Oh, there we go. Okay, he just covered for
There's no
Sarah
houses,
so
but
big
very
time.
Well regarded.
This
Right.
will more than likely
Well,
help
that's
him
a
a
relief.
shit ton in the future, especially
For a
considering how
moment,
big of a
I
douche
thought-
he's been to
And
Sarah.
now, Lord Tarwick, it's your turn.
Right. Lyman Lannister. 10 years ago, Lyman was injured at the tourney at Lannisport. He took a bad fall from his horse. Needed milk of the poppy for weeks just to keep from screaming.
Oh.
And between us, he's never stopped drinking the stuff. Can't stop, actually. He
Pay
spent
close
all his
attention to
money
his
trying
hand.
get more. The man
It's like,
can't go a day without
it's
it.
almost like
So
the
that's why he
Telltale
shot.
engine is just fucking up so
You
badly
mustn't repeat
that they
that,
just
Lyman.
wrote in that
shouldn't
he's
even
on
know
milk of a
about it.
poppy all the time and just
Besides,
violently shaking.
Lyman suffered enough embarrassment.
Maybe it's a mix.
And every man's entitled to his secrets.
Then why did
The
you
writers
tell
were
me?
like, "Hey, yeah,
Because
just he's supposed to be violently shaking. Can you do that to his
maybe
model?"
you shouldn't have.
Oh, that's easy. We're just not going to fix the model then.
Lord Andros to trace this back to me.
So he told
Learned
us
that from Andros.
Lyman's
Man's mouth
on
is
milk of a
bigger
poppy
than
all the
black
time,
water.
which means he's basically
Lord
high
Lyman
all the
has no
time.
idea.
That explains his personality.
Now, if you
And
excuse me, I have
Andros
some
was one of the
arrangements
few
to
people
make.
that knows that, and so is Lord Tarwick. Mr. Broface over here.
Lady Mira,
So now let's try to use that to our advantage. Or let's see if Peter will use that to his advantage. Anytime now. Look at that hand.
Lord Lyman, we really need to talk.
I know what you're up to. I won't discuss my business with Andros, so please, just leave me alone. You've landed me in enough trouble. Just leave.
Look at you. You're shaking.
Well, the first time I saw this, I actually thought it was
Injury.
just the
But there's
TellTale
more to
engine
it
messing
than
up.
that, isn't there?
What are you saying? Either tell me what you want, or go bother someone else. I don't have to stand here and take this.
Lord Andros has betrayed you. I know everything.
What?
Ooh.
What do you...
The milk of the poppy. You drink it like wine. Ever since your injury at Lannisport.
So now she's framing it to where
He's
Andros
not your friend.
told
He's been
everyone
using
about his little
him.
milk of a poppy secret.
He spilled your secrets. So why not spill his?
I feel like this was breaking them up is just too easy because
Andros is hiring
all of those
associates.
choices kind of lead
Hundreds of them.
to the same thing. But he just spilled a big thing.
He's building an army for Lord Whitehill, big enough to march against Ironrath.
So this part's a little confusing.
Andros is
So,
doing it in secret.
so Andros is
No one
trying to
knows.
build an army for
Or at
Lord
least
Whitehill.
He doesn't want
But the whole
anyone to know.
time, it's been kind of alluded
I told him I'd keep
that the
quiet.
Whitehills already have the manpower to take down
Now
the
you know
Foresters.
too.
And you're helping him.
So I have no
Yes, I
idea
helped gather the
why.
men, but that doesn't...
Why does he need an army to take down the Foresters? Oh, he's walking around like I have the biggest dick.
You promised me. Then you told everyone?
What are you talking about?
You're a liar. I should never have trusted you. She told me everything.
So that's kind of shitty. He just threw you under the bus. Now he's probably gonna make a scene again, and Marjorie's nearby, so that's not bad. No bad. No, it is bad. No bueno. That's what I meant to
You've
say.
just made a very grave error. Very grave indeed.
Here it comes.
As have you, my lord. Because I know everything you're planning. And I'm going to destroy you.
How? How are you planning on doing that? Oh, big red face over here. Grr. And now just for walk away. How she can slip past Marjorie? Isn't Marjorie like near the entrance? Man.
Ow. Wow, that's mad crazy.
I agree, Peter Horsebane. I agree. Oh, we're back to the bestest friends.
You sure this is the right way? Potter?
So at this point, if you had Finn with you, Hem and Cotter would just be arguing the whole time. Cotter would
Let's
be
see that
trying to
one
make you make the most passive decisions,
You're asking
and
now,
Finn
are
would be trying to push you
Surprised
to
you haven't
make the
taken it
most
from my pocket
aggressive
already.
decisions.
How much food we got left?
Overall, I think it'd be still better to have both of them, just because you can always
Hurry.
attempt to take the neutral path.
How's the food? Oh, there's still
And-
plenty left. Oh, good. It means we won't have to stop for a while. It's a good thing we didn't bring Finn along. He'd have eaten all the food by now. We're on the right track.
So he just lied about the food,
way.
so Cotter's morale is still pretty high. That's not a good sign. That means somebody carved that. And the only people that could have been carving signs like that are wildlings. Maybe Cotter knows what he's walking into. Oh, there's one. In the distance.
The free folk. This complicates things.
Okay, so he doesn't know what he's walking into.
I'll try and talk to her.
So he's gonna go up to one of the wildlings, dressed as
Cotter!
someone from the
Might
wall,
get around a little, but whatever you do, don't come out, alright?
and he's gonna expect
She
nothing
has to
bad to
think I'm
happen.
alone. If she
Just
sees
because
you, it'll only
he
make
is a
things
wildling
worse.
himself.
You don't think? No, I'm a friend. I grew up near Ardhome. You know it? I won't hurt you. All right.
You won't.
I'm one of you.
I like how he tells her he won't hurt her.
You sure look like a crow to me.
And
You're dressed
how would he if she has a spear pointed and then there's multiple?
All alone, little pup.
You can see Garrett peeking over a fucking log in the back.
Listen, I don't want to fight.
So Cotter said to stay hidden no matter what happens. But now Cotter's getting the shit beaten out of him.
You don't like it.
And now there's another wildling heading over. It's a quick time event to a new hiding place, I guess.
You best hope your little crow brothers come looking for you soon.
So if you decide to show yourself, it turns into a big brawl. So, ooh! And that happens regardless of what you pick.
I think you can do better than that.
So she's just beating the crap out of him and stabbed him. That's bad. And now Garrett just got caught because Peter did not decide if he wanted to go help Cotter or attack the wildling that was just stalking the area. So if Finn was here, this situation would be a lot better because it would be two people fighting.
I got caught up.
Yes, you did.
Kill him.
This is why having Finn's good. This is exactly it right here. So you have to fight all the wildlings by yourself. Cotter's useless because he got stabbed and had the shit beaten out of him. So now you're just gonna kill all these random wildlings. And this really looks like a losing battle.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Cotter.
Like, there's still some more alive! What, just tackling them down is supposed to be enough to get him for the moment? Oh, that's a big kill. He stabbed it through one side and it came out the other side. That's kind of a douchey move.
Garrett, no! She's not fighting yet. It's over.
So there's no food. There's not any food left in there. Cotter doesn't really know that, but it suggests you let her get away. Once again, a passive choice. You knew that there was no food in there. And there's still some food, but basically it's next to nothing.
We can't stay here. You're hurt.
We gotta get to the North Grove. ASAP.
Come on. We can rest up ahead.
That's just an awkward scene.
Unfortunately, we killed some of those people. I don't know who they are.
Yeah, so we.
They do.
So Peter just pointed out we killed some wildlings, and then Cotter doesn't want you to kill the last one. So what? So that one can go and tell the rest of her clan or whatever that hey, there's some Night's Watch killing our guys. If no one's gonna take that, would have been better off killing her, even if she was only getting away with no food.
I thought I'd feel better seeing Griff dragged out of the Great Hall like that. You wanted to kill him, didn't you? How did you know when to stop? I don't think I could have.
We still maimed him.
The Lord.
We're talking about Griff.
I didn't.
All the Whitehills are getting locked up right now.
Mother hadn't stepped in, I'd have killed him.
What do you think Lord Whitehill will do when he hears?
He won't know of this. Not until we want him to.
So,
The gates are barred and
Lady
everyone
Forrester
can
had all the
use
ravens killed and this, that, and the other thing. So, word of this stuff that just happened and the maiming are not going anywhere.
Lord Whitehill invites you to discuss a truce.
He wants to make peace.
And this is just really convenient.
Maybe this is an opportunity, a way to get behind their walls.
And do what?
So if you remember previously, everyone wanted to try to sneak into High Point, home of the Whitehills,
Now that we have
to
Griff, we can propose a trade.
steal Ryan out.
His son for my brother.
And now they're talking about trading Griff for Ryan.
Then we have a plan. We'll leave first thing tomorrow morning.
If you're going ahead with this, at least bring the Glenmore soldiers.
We obviously need them here.
You can't mean for Roderick to travel unprotected.
What if the Whitehills attack Ironrath while he's gone?
Ooh, now this is a
My
tricky
lord,
situation.
You cannot go into an enemy stronghold unprotected.
Do you want to leave? Okay, that's a pretty smart decision. Leave the Glenmores to protect the Ironrath.
I'll start making.
And if you take the Glenmores with you to Ironrath for this meeting, it's kind of it leads to a lot of bad things happening.
By rights, it should be your sentinel. But for something this delicate, perhaps you best take Duncan.
You're going to an enemy stronghold. Surely you want your master at arms.
It's Roderick who must decide. Who would you rather have by your side?
Hey man, he's gonna take Duncan to the high point.
Comes with us. Ryman can stay here and defend Ironrath.
Very well.
It's just kind of a silly decision. You left the Glenmores behind to defend, and then you left your
Roderick,
strongest
I know I
dude
can't come to High Point.
back to defend
I
as
can't
well.
just sit around and do nothing. I want to help. Please. I'll do anything you ask of me. Even something dangerous. I don't care.
I want you to keep an eye on everyone. You never know who you can trust.
I'll do my best.
So you can actually have Talia try to figure out who the spy
I've known
is.
Lord Whitehill a long time. He's selfish, greedy, and
And nothing comes out of that
But
in
he'd
this
never kill a guest in his own
episode.
home.
Spoiler.
At least.
And now Lady Forrest is just telling you that
I hope you're
she's
right.
pretty sure that Lord Whitehill won't really go out of his way to do anything too douchey while you go to High Point for this meeting. Oh, there's maimed Griff. He's pissed. Look at that eye.
Oh snap! Now we're back here in Marine. I'm going to raid the Marinians.
Don't worry about me. Focus on the
I
mission.
guess.
Your family needs you. That's what matters right now.
Who said I was worried about you?
This episode's made me kind of think that Duncan's a little douchey, and this makes me really happy.
Good luck, my boy.
Like, this whole situation makes me really happy that Duncan's the one that got burned and not Beska. Because Duncan's not doing anything. Beska actually has to go and raid Marine. Now, even though in my playthrough, Beska got burned, and she's still able to fight at full capacity, but I feel like there's going to be an ending overall thing where that just an abundance of trust issues will be built and stuff, and that could really impact later on. So for this situation, I'm kind of glad that Duncan's burned.
There are 4 of these guard posts throughout the city. They'll use them to warn the masters in case the slaves decide they're tired of wearing chains.
So this is kind of an interesting break from the norm.
You take the north.
Because normally in the show, this happened a little differently. So in this, they're kind of giving just a kind of like a background of something happening.
Chance to get in and arm the slaves.
And Beska's coming in completely fucked up.
Don't get cocky out there. One mistake, and the man
You
at your
remember
side
when
will
we
pay
stole
for it,
that
do you
giant
understand?
warhammer?
Get in, do
From
what you
that
have
woman
to
in
do,
Lee's?
and get your people
Didn't
out
she hit
alive.
you in the face with it?
That's all you
I
need
never
to care
thought my
about.
head could feel any
You
worse.
got that?
Tonight, any man who wishes to be free may take that freedom from the grip of his master. You will clear a path for them, but they must walk it alone.
I really don't remember how this happened in the
Justice
show.
belongs to the people of Marine.
I feel like this happened. Is this the one where Dario Naharis just 1v1 to dude?
Alright, we can do it. We can do it.
Justice. Is there a problem?
Ooh,
If you can't
shut
do this,
up, Beska. You are
tell me
making
now.
this a
The
lot
masters
worse.
will be judged by the people of Marine, not by you.
You don't have to worry about us. Just point us at the people you want dead, we'll take it from there.
You enjoy this far more.
Of course Daenerys noticed that. You can't say anything to make her happy, but nothing makes her happy.
As Croft commands. Follow his orders exactly.
Fuck Croft!
You will get nothing.
Fuck!
Show them the hell they have made here.